Hello, welcome to this week's Mystery Sewing Box Challenge. I'm sure you're wondering what I'm doing with these two fabulous garments, but these are the garments we're going to be talking about today. So I'm going to start with this little blouse. I haven't given her a name yet. I'm sure it'll come to me later. But, so here we go. I started with 1.5 inches of this darling little fabric, which totally spoke to me. So there is this thrift store in Long Beach called the Three Women Co. and they sell these beautiful vintage garments. And I saw this really adorable top, which I will post. That top. I really loved it, but it was $75, and unfortunately I am a poor starving artist. So, well, I'm not starving, but I am, $75 is not in my budget for a vintage blouse, unfortunately, but I really liked it and I really wanted it, and it had these cute little like cowboys all over it. But I did pull this fabric out this week and it had cute little horseshoes on it, and I knew immediately I wanted to recreate that blouse. So you can actually look in my video on my YouTube, and I have how I did that. So yeah, I have how I did that. And yeah, once I drafted the pattern and I put that baby together, this is the end result, which I have pictures below. There's a whole photo gallery of me wearing it. This one, unfortunately, is not going to be in my shop, as this is a gift for my little sister. I really like it though, and I definitely want to continue making this blouse. It's really just going to depend on the fabric though, because the cowboy fabric is kind of what makes it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Super exciting. I love it. Oh, so let's continue with our story. So I made this blouse and it came out exactly how I wanted it to, and it is a perfect gift for my little sister, and I love it. And when I was done, I had like a small little piece left. By small, I mean I had like a quarter of a yard, but it wasn't the full 45 width. It was only like a partial, but it was about a quarter, so we're talking about 9 inches wide. Not a lot of fabric, but I could not throw it away because I really love it. And so I thought, well, what can I do with a quarter of a yard? And like I said, it wasn't the full 45. I mean, the full 60. It's probably more like 45. So I have 9 by 45 inches. What can I do with 9 by 45 inches? Well, there's not a lot you can do with that. Honestly, there's not a lot of fabric to work with. I can't really make anything out of it. But I this is what I could do. I had some twill just lying around, and I was like, well, twill is pretty good for shirting, but it's more of like a utility fabric, which is fine because these shirts definitely are Western inspired, so they have a utility feel to them anyways. So I was like, why don't I make her a friend? And you know, this was for her birthday and my dad's birthday. Also, he's also a May baby. They're both May babies. And then Father's Day is coming up too. So I was like, let's do something for my daddy, because I'm a total daddy's girl, which you guys now know. So, ta-da! I have a friend. It's funny, he's so much shorter than her, right? Like, look at the two. She's tall, he's short. That's okay, because then I can do this, which is a very comfortable way to handle your mannequins. No. Here he is. And he's kind of sliding down, so you can't really see him that well. There we go. He's up. So this is really just a basic men's shirt. I really like the pattern. It's super kind of, I know, he keeps sliding down. I gotta fix him. Anyways, the struggle is real, yo. I want you to be able to see this. here's his cool little pocket. What I did was I just used the leftover fabric. I'm just going to hold him up. What I did was I used the leftover fabric here to make the pocket, and then I used it here on the inside of his collar stand. Here, I'll button one. The buttons are nice and tight because I just made this shirt today. But yeah, there's his, I used it on the inside collar stand. Again, I really, really like this shirt. It's not available in my shop because I'm giving it to my dad for his birthday / Father's Day. But I'm really, really happy. I loved this fabric, and I was happy that I got another chance to use it. It also really suits the shirt well. I know my dad's gonna love it. It's kind of cute that they're both May babies and they have matching shirts. I actually used to have matching shirts with my dad. I made him this really cute Hawaiian shirt, and then I made myself something out of the same fabric, so then we would match too. He still has the Hawaiian shirt, by the way. I no longer have my parts. I lost that. Sometimes when you move a lot, you lose a lot of pieces that you like. But yeah, so it was really fun to be able to make something for him too. So you guys got really lucky this week. I actually made 2 garments, which you will be able to see both of them in the gallery below. So thank you so much for coming, and make sure you read my blog so you can hear the whole story as I talk to you about my sister and my dad and westerns, and yeah, so if ever, whenever I finally get back to making these blouses, I think I'm going to continue the theme and always do a twill shirt with a pocket and collar stand to match. So these two kind of go together, you know. You got her ladyship and him. My mannequins, in case you're wondering, are named Ned and Nancy, after Nancy Drew and Ned Nickerson. So I like when they match anyways. It kind of makes me happy. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week.